If you're an American looking for a second citizenship or residency or possibly even a third citizenship, and you have ancestry from the former Austro-Hungarian Empire, you're in luck. Backing up for a quick second, my name is Parviz Malakouti. I'm an immigration attorney, and in this video, I want to talk about citizenship in Europe, okay? And specifically a trend that we've been seeing in the last 10 years in Central Europe. What's Central Europe? Central Europe is basically the former Austro-Hungarian Empire. So the Visegrad four countries, which are Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, and Hungary. There's been a trend in the last 10 years towards opening up the eligibility for the descendants of their former citizens. So if you're somebody that is a child, a grandchild, sometimes even a great-grandchild, and believe it or not, sometimes even great-great-grandchildren of a former citizen, there's a chance that you may qualify for citizenship by descent in one of these countries. So there's four countries, as I mentioned, in the Visegrad four. All four of them are European Union member states. Okay, so that means that if you become a citizen in one of those four countries, you have the rights of residency and work in any of the 27 European Union countries, which include Germany, France, Spain, number of other countries, of course. So let's get into those four countries real quickly. I'm going to go over a very brief overview. Okay, so first of all, Poland. Okay, Poland in part was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and Poland, as a general matter, offers citizenship by descent to the grandchild level, okay? And in some instances, the great-grandchild level, depending on some other circumstances related to you, your connection to Polish culture, Polish language, and a few other things, okay? So Poland is the first country that if you have any ancestry from, you definitely want to check that out. They also have something called a Pol card, okay, which is not exactly citizenship, but offers some of the elements of citizenship, like the right of residency and work. To be eligible for a Pol card, you have to show Polish ancestry and some familiarity with the Polish culture and language. Another benefit of the Pol card is that you can naturalize in Poland if you have a Pol card after only 1 year of residency. That is a dramatically reduced period of residency to qualify for naturalization. So that's Poland, okay? The second country is Czechia. Now, we wrote an article about Czechia's law change in 2019, which basically expanded the eligibility for descendants of former Czechoslovak and Czech citizens. So obviously there's a lot of nuance involved, but as a general matter, children and grandchildren, so second level descendants of former Czechoslovak or Czech citizens, qualify for citizenship in Czechia as of September 2019. And as we wrote in this article, not that many people have applied, not that many people have been approved. So I kind of think like this is one of those things that, maybe a little bit of a hidden gem. As you can see, the title of the article is suggesting that this is a hidden gem citizenship by descent program. So Czechia is the next one. Next one is Hungary. Hungary has a little bit of a different program, which is amazing in that it's way more expensive, but there's a big caveat. Now, the way Hungary works is if you are a descendant of anybody that was a citizen of Hungary, okay, which is basically the Hungarian half of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which includes Hungary and Slovakia, If you have an ancestor that was a citizen, you can qualify for Hungarian simplified naturalization if you know Hungarian, and you have to do the interview in Hungarian. You have to be interviewed, you have to be able to talk about your background in Hungarian. So you have to have at least a base level of fluency in Hungarian. The amazing thing with Hungary is that there is no generational limit to this. Okay, so it could have been your grandfather, your great-grandmother, even your great-great-grandfather. And if they were a Hungarian citizen and you can speak Hungary and of course show the line of citizenship, you qualify for citizenship in Hungary, okay? The last country I want to talk about is Slovakia. Now, Slovakia does not have a liberal citizenship by descent law right now, right at this moment. But fortunately, there is a proposed amendment making its way through Slovak parliament right now. I've been involved with other of my colleagues in the Slovak American population to try to advocate for the passage of this law. Here's what the draft bill says right now. Citizenship by descent will be offered, okay, to those who are up to the third generation descendant, that means great-grandchildren, of people who were citizens of Slovakia or Czechoslovakia, and here's an important caveat, from the Slovak part of Czechoslovakia. So you cannot qualify for this having had an ancestor that was Czechoslovakian, but from the Czech side, okay? And in addition, in order to qualify for this citizenship by descent, if this bill passes with this current language, the applicant has to be in a current period of stay, okay, in Slovakia. So they have to have some sort of residency permit. Now, we don't know exactly if that means that a person can get a residency permit and apply for citizenship right away, and then they can leave, they can go back to their home country, or if they have to stay. We're still trying to figure that out. So we don't know exactly about how restrictive the residency requirement is going to be. But that's something that's in the work right now for Slovakia. So 4 countries which are hot right now for citizenship by descent if you have ancestry from them. And so they are Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, and Hungary. If you're from America, if you're from the United States was an enormous destination country in the 20th and 19th century for all 4 of these countries. So a very high percentage of Americans, I predict millions of Americans qualify for citizenship in one of these 4 countries, citizenship by descent. What do you got to do? You got to get yourself screened by a professional, somebody who can help you. That's what we do at our office. That's something that I can help you with, Law Office of Parviz Malakouti. If you have any general questions, throw them in the comment section below. If you'd like to see a video, individual videos going over each one of these countries in more detail and the eligibility requirements, throw them in the comment section below. If I see enough interest, I'll make another video. I'll make several videos about each one of those, okay? That's it. Have a great one.